any offenses that was never committed within your jurisdiction. You just can't. The law doesn't permit you. So the question here, Mark, haven't been enlightened about this. Do you think any social media person should allow this frivolous statement to intimidate or stop them from doing the work that they're doing?
I don't think I know quite a few of them. In fact, they have upped the notch 10 times, tenfold. They have no regards to Bara Jagdev. Bara Jagdev doesn't do anything to scare anybody, whether in Guyana or outside of Guyana. And he cannot for one moment pretend as though he's going to scare me or others. It's just not working. People are back doing their own thing. In fact, it's even worse. And what Bara Jagdev has done, what he has done was open a can of worms, a big can of worms. He's going to create lots of other social media influencers and so forth. It's not going to work. And somebody should tell that to Jack Dale. They should go really close to his ear. Be careful though, and whisper just that to Jack Dale, that it's a waste of time. It's not working. He hasn't deterred me. I'm still here, and I frankly say to hell with Jack Dale. Nobody concerns with what he says. They know it's a bluff. They know he's a dictator. They know he's corrupt. They know. Let him tell Sue that. Let him tell those money launderers that in Guyana. Let him tell those drug lords that. Let him tell this guy who can't even pronounce cervical. Let him tell those people that. Let him not dictate to people like us. Look, we're not losing sleep over that. Shallon, I know it's your show. If you permit me to just say to your audience that the rally, they're preparing for the rally. It hasn't yet started. They're preparing for it. So hopefully by the end of Shallon's show, we'll get something for you. And if again, for 30 seconds of your time, let us, 30 seconds of your time, that's what's happening right now. I know Miss Washington, and this is basically her show, but this is what's happening right now. They're just playing songs right now. So at the end of this conclusion of this program, we will bring you that broadcast live. Sorry about that, Miss Washington. It's the
That's
law and you.
okay. I do hope that the people are gearing up because I am going to be watching that rally also. So I hope people are getting ready to go out in the numbers and support it. And I hope that, I'm glad that whatever was said would not affect the way you deliver or continue to deliver news and information to the people of Guyana. Also for those
I just,
other
I just have
social
one,
media
one
influencers.
rhetorical question, actually. If being on the ground and confronting Jack Dew and the vicious PPP and drug lords and money launderers, and if 5 years of solitary confinement and several charges, whether treason, whether sedition, and all those things, didn't scare me while I was there in Guyana, why would Jack Dew think that uttering those nonsensical statements could make me tremble on social media? It wouldn't work. I just thought I mentioned that.
I
It
don't think
wouldn't.
it's just you, Mark, because I know
No, I'm
other
not saying it's
people
just me. It's a bunch of us. Yeah.
other people were concerned. So that's why I felt the need to just enlighten people so people would know that it's nothing to be afraid of. It's nothing to be concerned about. You should continue to do the work that you're doing, continue to enlighten people and let people know that, look, this is just a way to scare people, to put them off, to throw them off course. And the whole thing of putting the service on Rickford Burke, showing a stupid video with a process server. This is the way, just so you guys know that this is the way we serve civil process in America. We do not serve criminal process that way. So process server we use when we want to file a complaint, a summons and a complaint against a person. That's the method we use. But if it's a criminal matter, the sheriff or the police ultimately institute service on that individual. We will never have a process server serve a criminal matter on anyone. And that's not a good way to even get jurisdiction. As I said, jurisdiction can only be exercised over a person if they commit an offense within the borders of that country. And this is why we've discussed several times the issue of extradition. You have to extradite the person to the jurisdiction to stand trial. So most times somebody commits a crime and then they flees the jurisdiction, and then the country has to request, because of some treaty between the two countries, request that the person be sent back to that country to be tried. and convicted of that offense. Otherwise, there's no possible way, and I tell you this with no conviction, there's absolutely no possible way for anyone to get jurisdiction over you when it comes to any criminal activity that they're intending to charge you. I mean, they could initiate private criminal charges, but how much weight would that be? And even in private criminal charges, the same issue of jurisdiction must first be overcome in order for them to even get their hands properly on you. So it comes back to the same position. And all those social media influencers like Mark and whoever else is out there trying to enlighten the folks in Ghana, I would say just to continue without any conviction, and just don't even worry about it. I see somebody asking, does it need to a judge to approve our criminal matter? No, I mean, Mark and I, you know how a criminal matter starts. It starts first with an investigation at the police level, and then the police review the file, and if they think that they should lay charges, they go ahead, or if they think it's too above them,
Miss
they'll send it
Washington,
over to the DPP.
in a real democracy, it happens here in the U.S. But those sort of things are called white country, like Guyana. People don't get the kind of justice and no proper investigations or nothing at all. I don't know if you're hearing, but Lemon is actually signaling you to take a quick commercial break so people could see where your law office is located. Lemon, we got you. Go ahead, Lemon. Yeah.
So, this is attorney Shellon Washington, owner and founder of the Washington Law Firm, located at 455 Utica Avenue in Brooklyn, New York. We're specialized in medical malpractice, personal injuries, matrimonial law, and landlord and tenant. If you're in need of legal representation, please give us a call today. The number to call is 718-877-3100. Consultation is free at no cost to you. So call us today to see if we can be of any assistance to your legal needs. Again, the phone number to call us is 718-877-3100. Yes, thank you, Lemon. And Mark, we're winding down here because I know you're getting ready to go and have that cover the rally today. So any closing remarks you want to have? Because I know you're going to be here for the rest of the afternoon, and
Yes,
I'm going to be watching.
Yeah, I just want to thank you for inviting me to be a guest on your show. Thank you so much. And to address the issue pertaining to that individual, Barajactio in Guyana, that he cannot scare anybody. It's just a scare tactic. They have spent over $1 billion at NCN and Chronicle and all of their propaganda media houses, and it's not working for them. They're not doing the trick. So they want to. They're sitting down and they're saying, how can these influencers? And mind you, I'm just an ordinary guy on social media, on the radio. I'm just an ordinary guy. If you notice, I never consider myself a public figure or anything. I'm just ordinary Mark, who is locked away in his basement, his one-bedroom basement, where I am right now doing my thing. That's all. Just an ordinary guy. And I'm glad that you have had this discussion, held this discussion today, so that folks who have their programs on Facebook or wherever else they have their programs overseas that do not allow Jack Dale to use any scare tactics on them. It's illegal. It's not going to work. Jack Dale knows that. And I think your program is indeed timely. I thank you again for this, for enlightening us. And I thank all of your listeners and your viewers who are going to prepare to watch what's happening in Guyana at that rally.
And thank you. Thank you also, Mark. Thank you for joining me. And thanks to all of the listeners. You were a wonderful guest today. And just remember what Mark said. Bar Jagdio's words are illegal. What he's saying is illegal. What he's doing is illegal. Bear that in mind. And continue to do what you're doing to the social media influencers who are helping Ghana to become a better country each time they go on their platform and they enlighten the people of Ghana. Thank you guys so much. It was a pleasure. I'm being your host this afternoon, Shellon Washington, along with Mark Anthony Benchchop. I'm going to be watching you, Mark, this afternoon. So it was a pleasure. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, ma'am.
Hello, this is attorney Shellon Washington, owner and founder of the Washington Law Firm located at 455 Utica Avenue in Brooklyn, New York. We're specialized in medical malpractice, personal injuries, matrimonial law, and landlord and tenant. If you're in need of legal representation, please give us a call today. The number to call is 718-877-3100. Consultation is free at no cost to you. So call us today to see if we can be of any assistance to your legal needs. Again, the phone number to call us is 718-877-3100.